Well, hello. Today is Tuesday, so Tuesday. What does that mean? It's Tuesday Tag Day. Da 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 da. Go dun da da. No, that's I do that one all the time. I gotta think of a different song. Anyway, I was tagged by Tracy over at Trials of a Long-Haired Girl. She does a Tuesday tag every week, and so she does it just to keep us occupied, fun, whatever. And so she tagged me today, and I wanted to do it on a Tuesday since it's called a Tuesday tag. I'm going to tag 5 people. The first one, I hear you, Robbie. I hear you. Calm down, calm down. I always tag Robbie over at Frekifitwolf. I can't do a tag without tagging Robbie. I just can't. It's just not possible. It's just not possible. So Robbie, you knew I was going to tag you. But anyway, Robbie at Frekifitwolf. The second person I want to tag is Valerie Reese. Valerie is very busy because she's working from home. But you know what, Valerie? You're not driving to work now, which I think she said was almost an hour away. You might have a little bit of time. Maybe not a lot of time, but a little bit of time. So, so I want you to check out Valerie Reese's channel also. Also, it's a new channel. She just started up. I promised her, she had made a comment on one of my tags last week, I think it was. And I promised her that the next time I got tagged, I was going to tag her. I want you to go over to her channel and subscribe. Her name is Chelsie, and the name of her channel is Mom Life in My 30s with Chelsie. Hers are WW related. She's on the Dave Ramsey budget program. She's got a son and a daughter. Just how she's dealing with the virus and her Weight Watchers and her money and all of that. So she's only got two videos up so far, but check her out. You won't be sorry. I mean, we're always looking for somebody new, and especially we like to support new channels, and she seems pretty down to earth. So yeah, Chelsie. Number 4, I'm going to tag is Suzy Brie. I know, Suzy, I'm saying your last name wrong. B-U-I-E. But Suzy, I'm tagging Suzy. And let me think. What's her name again? What is her name? What is her name? What is her? I know what her name is. It's Queen Amy. Queen Amy. Her name is Amy. But I have this weird, warped sense of way of remembering people's names, and she's the TMI Queen to get fit, and I couldn't remember her name on one of my videos that I did last week. Oh, 7 channels to watch, and I couldn't think of her name. And so I told her that I was going to word associate her name, and so I word associated that she's Queen Amy. So I'm tagging you too. So anyway, the name of the tag is either or, but I'm going to change it, Tracy. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to call it this or that, because we had either or, I think, a couple weeks ago, or neither nor, or whatever. Anyway, I am changing it to this or that. Or am I going to leave it either or? You'll have to look. You'll have to re-look at the title and see what I decided to call it. Anyway, I'll leave all the questions in the description box down below. Anyway, number 1 is Netflix or YouTube? I love them both, but I watch a lot of YouTube, but I watch a lot of Netflix, especially now when we're trapped at home. I have just about all of I have Amazon, I have Netflix, I have Hulu, I have Apple, and then I have like Showtime, HBO, all of them. What I'm kind of bummed out is I want to get Acorn TV, but I can't get the app loaded on my TV, and my tech-savvy son-in-law usually does things like that for me, and with all of this going on, he can't come over. So I think I'm going to try to, I can watch stuff on my iPad and project it onto the TV, but the TV it projects onto is in the living room, and that's the TV that Jim watches more often. Well, watches all the time, I should say. So I'm trying to figure out a way that I can, shoot it onto this TV. I'm going to learn. I am going to learn. But anyway, I would say YouTube, although there's so many good things on Netflix. There really are. There really are a lot of good things on Netflix. iOS or Android? I've had both, but I like my iOS. Jim has an Android, and he hates my iOS, and I have an iOS, and I hate his Android. So I would stick with the iOS because it's just easier for me. I don't know why. My kids don't like it either, but I love it. Phone calls or texts? excuse me, I will always text somebody if they text me, but it'll get to the certain point that I'm thinking, no, I've had enough, and then I'll just call you, because I just I'm not one of these people that can type with, you know, like they go with their finger and they go like that. No, I am like hunt and peck, you know, and all that, and no, and then I'm getting pretty good with the IDK, you know, like I don't know, and you know, WTF, what the fudge, although it's not fudge, but I can figure them out. But sometimes somebody will come up with something and I'm thinking, what do they mean? And then I'll spend more time trying to think of what they're trying to say, and then I'll end up calling them and saying, what are you trying to say? So, but I prefer a phone call to a text, but I will answer a text. Cardio or weights? I prefer cardio. Not so much cardio like I'm going to get my heart racing completely like 1,000 miles an hour, but like I like to walk, which is cardio. I do have some weights beside my bed where I do weights because, you know, like we all got that little bit of flab under our arms that we're trying to tighten up. Well, not everybody. I should speak for myself, but, you know, but I'm not going to be a weightlifter by any means. And the weights I use are like, I think 2.5 pounds. So it's like 5 pounds altogether. But cardio, definitely cardio. While walking, music or podcasts? Music, please, music. I sing along. I judge how I'm walking, how far I'm going to get between a certain song, and I set a little distance, and I race myself against the song to get to that point. So like I'll walk and I'll say, okay, by the end of this song, I got to get to that green car. And then and then if I'm doing really well and I'm thinking I passed the finish line, I go, and then I think, you know what? You won. You left everybody else in your dust. I don't listen to YouTube videos either because I like to see the people when they're talking because I think they're talking to me. I know. I hear voices in my head sometimes too. Sometimes I answer them. What? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay. All right. Another time. But anyway, so I just, I love to listen to my music. And I have I have like just like love songs that like if I feel like just listening to love songs, or if I have just classical, listen to classical, or you know, just oldies. I just have I'm very eclectic with my music. What's worse, laundry or dishes? You know, I really don't mind either one. I really don't. It's just Jim and I, so there's not really that much laundry. And really, I have a dishwasher, so there's really not that many dishes. We have a rule in our family that if you've made the dinner, you don't have to clean up the mess. So now I'm making dinner every night. So Jim does the dishes. So, well, we both kind of do the dishes. He clears the table off, puts all the stuff away, and then I just load the dishwasher because I don't like the way he loads it. So that's on me. I mean, he would load the dishwasher, but you know, there is a proper way to load. What? Go away. I told you, I just talk to myself sometimes and they just answer me. No. So I would say, I don't like neither one. If I had to pick, if I absolutely had to pick, it would be laundry. I don't mind getting the laundry. I don't mind sorting the laundry. I don't mind putting the laundry in the washer and the dryer. I don't even mind folding the laundry. I don't like putting it away. Sneakers or sandals? Well, I have a tendency to stutter step sometimes when I walk. And I used to when I was younger. I had the sandals where you just put your middle toe through the little thing, and it was just the one thing. Isn't that cute? Anyhow, but I have a tendency like I could fall. So in the summer I wear like slip-on sandals. Listen to me. Slip-on sandals, like are really shower shoes. If you're going to be honest, that's what they are. Down to the water, to the beach. But I pretty much wear sneakers because I need that firm support. At my age, the last thing I need to do is fall down and break a hip. And especially now, because if I fell down and broke a hip, I don't know that I'd want to go to the hospital. Jogging or hiking? I don't know if you can see her, but inside of me is a runner. And that's why I love to watch West Virginia Running Don. It's WV Running Don, D-O-N. Because he's a runner. I have my whole life wanted to be a runner, but no, I can't. It's trapped. The trapped inside of me is the runner who sings. Because I'd like to be a singer too, but if you've heard me sing, you know I can't sing. Receive email or a letter? A letter. I don't mind getting an email. I will always answer my emails. And so if you see in my description box, I always have an email address. And I answer my emails hopefully every day. I try to check them every day to check my emails. But there's just something about having a letter that you can reopen and reread and just hold it in your hands and sometimes get the smell of the person, if you know what I mean. I mean, like a lot of Jim's letters that he sent, they don't smell anymore because that was like 50 years ago. But he would have like, I could smell his cologne on it. You know, it was kind of like a nice reminder. And I just, little things like that. I have a shirt of my mother's that I have since washed, so don't worry about that. But I wore it for the longest time and never threw it in the washing machine because it smelled like my mother. And it just reminded me of my mother. And so it just, I like things like remind me of that. I have a big box full of letters that people have sent me, my cards that people send me. I don't throw anything away. I have like everything. And every once in a while I like to bring it out and just read it. And I've been very blessed. I get so many gifts and so many things. And a lot of times I forget who sent it to me, and I'll dig through the box to look to see again, which is terrible on my part because I should really remember. But I get, and I'm not bragging, but I get so many nice things from so many people. But and I haven't been to the post office in 6 weeks, so I don't even know that I got mail. I know that some post offices have the notification where you can get the notification that you get mail. They don't offer that in my area, just if it's a home address, not a box. So, a tablet or computer. I have a computer right here. Let me show you. Right there. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. It is old. I'll tell you that first off. It's old. I bought this computer 2005. So it's like 15 years old. So yeah, no wonder you don't like it, Sandy. It's old. But so am I. I'm old. But I have an iPad, which is, actually I have two iPads. I got this iPad, and then I have this iPad. So this iPad is the one I answer all my comments on. And this iPad is the iPad that I answer the comments on the videos that I'm watching. And the TV is where I watch the videos. So when I'm watching your video, you're getting 2 views out of me because I'm watching under a different name on the TV. I think I'm watching under Let's Get Fit because that was the channel I had with my sister. So I'm watching on the TV under a Let's Get Fit, but then I'm commenting on my tablet here as a Let's Get Fit with Sandy. So you're getting 2 views from me. So if you have commercials, you're getting 2 commercials out of me too. So anyway, I'm sorry that I blabbered on. I'm just like in a giddy mood today. I don't know why. So Tracy, thank you once again for tagging me. Tracy over Trials of a Long-Haired Girl. I'm reminding you that I'm tagging Robbie at Frekifitwolf, Valerie Reese at Valerie Reese, Chelsie over at Mom's Life in My 30s with Chelsie, Suzy over at Suzy Brie, and Queen Amy over at TMI Queen Gets Fit, although her name is Amy. But I don't think she'd mind if you called her Queen. And I'll list all the questions down below. And if anybody does the tag, let me know, and I'll share your video and the link to your video. And once again, thank you, Tracy. I so appreciate it. So if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Hit the comment. If you want to answer the questions, which I know Tamsin darling, she always answers my questions. Check her answers out in the description box down below. Share it if you think somebody might like to see it. And of course, subscribe. Subscribe, and hit that notification button.